Was good. Oh, yeah. You hear it? Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
You see the
hey,
hat, man. You
hi.
see the hat,
Oh,
man. Y'all see the hat, man.
woo!
Went out there and blew the doors off them boys.
Spike
Salute
that
to
ass,
the
boy.
chat, to the viewers, all that good stuff. But we coming in excited. I knew we was gonna win, but man, that damn blowout, that was different. I like it.
That was different.
I hate how conservative we was, man, in the second half. That got on my nerves. I feel like we only scored 7 points. We should have scored at least 14 to 17 points in that second half. For sure. Salute,
I
salute,
running ball, man.
salute.
Yo.
Yo, baby, you already know. Texas, look, the duck soup was phenomenal. The Wolverine, we couldn't smoke them. That's cool. The duck soup was amazing. Now it's time to go get some prime rib, some center cut steaks. You know what I mean? Like we fire up the grill. Let's go get some longhorn and cook a 2,000-pound longhorn.
I did the whole little TikTok already. I was up there like the Tennessee Volunteers volunteered their ass to get whipped.
Yeah.
We
We took
and we made them fly south. Now we got the damn cattle. We about to round you up and sell you at the auction and get some good money for that ass.
Yeah, and because a lot of people was, oh man, it's Ohio State. They might take their foot. Yes, they're going to take their foot off the gas. But the thing is, we already played Oregon. Oregon won by 1 point in Eugene, and he scrambled to the 26. Just imagine if he slides at the 28 or the 29. It's a field goal. So we already knew what it was. We gave up what? 4 big. Remember that Michigan that year? What, 2 years ago when we gave up? We stopped them the whole game, and then we gave up them 4 big plays to Edwards. And what happened? We lost the game. That's what happened the first time, and they still only won by 1 point. So I just had a feeling we had their number. I just did not know we was gonna curb stomp. American History X. I didn't know we was gonna do them like that.
No.
The curb stomp. I didn't know we was gonna do them like that. That's crazy. Go ahead.
It was like it was a speed track. We're going 100 miles an
It
hour.
was a speed track.
All of a sudden we see a cop. Hold on, they got that phone call saying, "Hey, you cannot do this.
Right.
You cannot blow these boys out. Put 60 on these fools. We cannot have this go on."
Yeah.
And they trust me. Everybody even afterwards said it. McAfee.
Yeah.
People ever told us that, hey, they could have easily put up 60.
Right. And while we on college, real quick, man, I want to say RIP from the man cave to the 15 people in New Orleans that lost their life.
Yeah,
hopefully, everybody else that got injured can have a speedy recovery, man. It's just crazy how this be happening. That was on Bourbon Street, yo. Like you can drive through Bourbon Street, but that's on Bourbon Street, bro.
Do you see?
Like what?
This dude was a military man for 10 years and stuff. I saw a whole video of him before.
Yeah. I seen that. Military man from Texas. He from Texas, all that stuff. But they said that he was influenced by ISIS. Dog, ISIS ain't been around in how long? We ain't heard nothing.
He got blown away. I don't know what's going on there, but all right.
I think these motherfuckers just be crazy as hell, mental, chemical imbalances, all that shit, and they just want to go do some crazy shit, and they find something to blame it on, man. It's crazy.
A little running ball man said, "No, they ain't gonna get arrested for dog fighting. They gonna curb stomp them dogs." Oh.
Hey, and I'm with him, Marcus Freeman. I believe in you. Go take Kirby Smart out. They got a backup freshman quarterback. First start at 4:00 is his first start. I think he the first quarterback to have his first start of his career in the playoff game. Obviously he is because it's new, but
yeah,
I just think Stockton, he's way better. He's way better than Carson Beck. The numbers show it, and he ain't even a starter. But Notre Dame, bro. Marcus Freeman got that defense. They ready to cook. You remember when he first took over, what happened? They had a shitty season, and then what happened at the end? They start smacking people. They start winning games, and then we get the next season. You
saw the switch flip.
So I think it'll be Ohio State, Notre Dame in the championship because I don't think Penn State can beat Notre Dame if Notre Dame beat Georgia. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. And if we play Penn State, if Penn State do win out, we beat Texas, y'all already know Ohio State got a championship because Penn State can't beat us. We smashed them when we played them earlier in the season. They ain't beat us in how long? Years. It's been some time.
Cardell Jones started the Big Ten championship game.
and won a championship.
Yeah, he won the Big Ten. Yeah, but no, he's saying did he get a start? Because he's saying you're saying he's the first person that Stockton is. Cardell Jones only. I think he started the Big
That
Ten.
wasn't his first start though. Cardell started before JT got injured. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I promise he did.
He didn't start a game because JT
Hold on.
got injured. Then he started, and his first start was the Big Ten championship.
Hold on.
That was his first start.
He could. Well, okay, hold on. It could be one of the first then, but I was pretty sure they said.
No, yeah, you're right. He is the only one to do it because Cardell did it in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, because it wasn't a playoff game. Yeah.
So it was the playoffs after that. Like he went to the playoffs and won it, but he started.
Yeah, you're right.
Right before the playoffs.
2014, you're right, and then he went on and win the first playoff game. We put up what was that game? We put up 69 on Wisconsin.
Dude, yeah, we were down. And look, it was 21-7 at halftime. We come back and spanked that ass.
Put up like 69 on them boys. I remember that. Yeah.
Go.
Hey, and you're right. The Big Ten championship.
It is. All right. So yes. All right. So we're gonna say that
right.
shit. Prime time, big time games. Yes, Cardell was the one that first did it.
Yeah, I'll go with that 100% because that's always a playoff game for us. Now, all the Rose Bowl games we done played over the years. How many Rose Bowl games has we went to Pasadena, smacked somebody, and got the Rose Bowl and outside of the playoffs? I believe Pasadena, outside of USC, because that's their home stadium. That's our stadium. The Rose Bowl is our stadium, yo.
Yeah.
We don't win so many games there, like big games. Like it's always a bowl game. That's the only time we play there. Now it'll be against USC and shit like that. But other than that, it's always a bowl game, and that's our stadium. Sorry, USC. Y'all won A, we won B. It's only because that's y'all's home field. It's only because it's y'all's home field. Did you see the crowd?
Yeah.
Oregon is right there.
And
it was way more Buckeyes.
Green. It was all
bro. It was so much. That's our stadium, man. We got two stadiums. I'm just saying, we got two
beautiful
stadiums.
Ass stadium too.
Hell yeah! So we got Texas coming up, man. We're gonna go cook some Longhorns. How did you see that going? Quinn Ewers came to us. CJ had a Heisman year as a freshman, so he had to go back to Texas. What you see happening in this game? Like, how do you see the game going? Of course, we gonna pick the Buckeyes, but how do we win this game?
Listen, the Buckeyes got to, again, do exactly what they've done the last two games. They got to start fast. You got to get on the board fast. Put up
fast
touchdowns right away. Get that defense and let them eat. Do the same thing you did against Oregon. Let them eat. Because once what yours gets all frustrated and messed up, it's over. It's going to be turnover time. The dude's going to throw at least 2 interceptions, if not 3. And then they might turn the ball to Arch Manning and see what he can do. But it'll be too late by the time they do
that. They better not do that. Yeah, no, they better not do that. Don't put no. Don't put no. I don't care if it's Arch Manning. I don't give a fuck who it is. You better not put no freshman quarterback in against our Buckeyes defense.
I mean, we've seen it happen. It worked.
Not against us.
Not in Georgia's side. I mean, so they're going to see what happens.
I get it, but not against us, though. That's different. It's the Big Ten. This is the Big Ten defense. I don't care what our record is. Anytime you play a Big Ten team, you know that it's going to be defense played unless there's another Big Ten playing. If it's 2 Big Ten teams playing, it could be a blowout. But if it's usually a Big Ten team, unless it's a powerhouse Alabama or a powerhouse Georgia, that's just blowing everybody out. Other than that, you always got to see this defense. Like I don't care what nobody say, bro. The defense that we playing right now. You know, we scored almost 80 points after that Michigan game because what we did at Tennessee and then what we just did in this game. Yeah. Well, yeah, 83 points. Yeah. So I'm not worried about Ryan Day. You're going to keep your job. They're going to give it to you. Even if he don't win a championship, he won 2 playoff games. He's going to keep his job.
Hey, I'm still not forgiving him until
you better beat Michigan. I swear, I promise you. If he loses to Michigan next year, they need to fire him after that game. Right now, he got to go. Make Brian Hartline the interim coach, and we good, bro, until we find somebody. He got to go if he don't beat them, I'm telling you. I don't like it. Nah, not Arch, man. Not a freshman, man. I know he's talented, but not a freshman.
I think gonna see a change because we would have to change our game to his.
No, we wouldn't.
He's more of a quarterback. He'll take off. He's not like the rest of these dudes that we've seen so far.
Oh, but I don't think that's enough. Thanks, salute, John. Salute. Yeah, appreciate your salute. I just think Arch Manning is extremely talented. He right now as a freshman quarterback, he might be the best freshman quarterback that just didn't get to play the whole season. You know what I mean? But going against us, he's going to see stuff from us. We got Caleb Downs as a safety.
Yeah, it's gonna
be
a lot.
I mean? It's certain shit he gonna see that he didn't see from these other teams when he comes to play us. So they better not put Arch in. I promise you. Don't put Arch in. Go with Quinn. Unless Quinn throw 3 interceptions and he just not doing nothing, that's different. But nah, man, you don't want to put Arch out there. Their best chance is Quinn Ewers, I think.
I don't think they have a chance, but yeah, they would have to use Quinn Ewers. But like I said, once we get in that dude's head, and I mean, we just sacked Dylan Gabriel 8 times.
Yeah, 8 sacks. Yes.
You put that kind of hurt on Ewers, he's going to be throwing interceptions because he's going to start forcing the ball, thinking he's got to do something. Yeah. And Downs and them, there's going to be a turnover. There was no turnovers in that game last night. We are going to have at least 2. We're going to have at least 2 in this game.
We need to do Discord, though. I see you said add me on Discord for tips.
I got a Discord.
You do that?
We're on Discord. It's weird. I don't know.
But that's where the fans can come and we can
work more for it. It's something different, man.
Well, we need to figure that out because that's where the fans come to interact with us and each other. So we definitely need to do something.
It's weird.
Everybody got it though. All the successful podcasts, they all got it. We have to do that.
I've done some things on it, but
we'll figure it out as much as you can, and then we can start going on there and chatting with the fans, and everybody can meet each other in there and all that. Because that's how it is. Everybody interacting with each other and us. So, John, we're gonna figure it out. Don't worry, man. We got you. But yeah, salute to the Buckeyes, man. Ryan Day, you better win a championship, dog. Win a championship, and I'll be happy. But if you win a championship and lose to Michigan again, that's 5 in a row. You have to go. He has to go, Mike.
Hey, I'm gonna do something nobody does as an Ohio State fan. I did it earlier on my little TikTok I did.
I'm worried because I don't know what you're talking about. Because you said you've never done it as an Ohio State fan. I need to.
No Ohio State fan.
Nobody's ever. Oh shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my salute to that team up north and thank them. I want to thank you.
Why?
You're trying to plant that flag in the middle of that O.
Oh, okay.
Get this team fired the fuck up. Get that rage, boy.
Yeah.
Good old Jack Sawyer, boy. He was ready to kill somebody. That
hell yeah.
Got lit up, and they are saying it was that. That is the reason why Ohio State has done this.
All right. I was about to say, Mike, you can't be thanking that team up north, man.
Oh, that's why just for that.
I think that team up. Let me give a thank you to them too. Because y'all are in a state where I go drive and get the premium good grass. The premium. So I appreciate y'all for being in the state that's right there. 2 hours I can get there, get my cabbage and come back and be high for a month or 2. You know what I mean? Salute. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
Normal guy, salute.
What up, normal guy?
Normal guy always napping. I need to know how people nap.
He's a high school kid, man.
But in the middle of the day?
They don't got school right now. They out.
Dog, I can't nap in the middle of the day because something about my brain says
can't nap at all.
But something about my brain says you're missing out on something, some money or something that's going on. Like, I cannot do it, bro. I'll be up. My average sleep time is from 3 or 4 in the morning to 8 when my alarm go off for work.
Yeah, look,
that's a fact.
2 or 3 to like. Well, listen, during work time, it's probably like 1 to 4 because I wake up at 4.
Yeah,
and like during times like this, it's usually about 3 to 6. And the thing is, it'll be a problem because I'll nod off for 20 minutes, and if I do that, that's it. I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. I wake up, I'm just fucking up. It's like that 20 minutes lasted 8 hours somehow.
Right. Sorry. Just got a phone call I can't answer right now, but it is important, but I just can't answer it right now. I had to let them know I can't answer it. But yeah, man. So of course,
another thing. Hey, I will also salute that team.
Yeah, we already said it. Yeah.
For beating up on Bama.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Gotta love that. Gotta be Big Ten pride right here. South Carolina got their ass whipped by Illinois. I mean, we just whipping SEC ass all over the place.
Right. Normal guy, we did just give our RIPs down there, man. You got
Yes,
the crazy people that want to just do dumb shit. And I hate that happened at all. But the fact that it was somewhere where everybody, it's a tourist attraction, it's Bourbon
Yeah,
Street.
everybody's
Everybody
down
come from around the world to go there, man. Like I wish that would have never happened. But the fact that people are going to places where they know everybody's gonna be at, like that just make me feel like I don't want to go nowhere, yo. Like not when it's big, like Christmas, New Year's. I don't want to know, bro. I'm cool. Concerts, all that, bro. Like I don't know, bro. This shit is crazy, man. I don't understand the normal guy, but yeah, man. R.I.P. to all them again from the man cave. It's crazy, bro. It's tragic.
It is.
It's tragic. It's off the we off the rails though, right? Because it's Thursday. I ain't been on Thursday in a minute. What you think about the healthcare CEO, United Health, and in the United Health that Luigi shot down?
Man, they lucky that shit didn't happen sooner.
Everybody was happy about that shit, but I'm like, man, it's a loss of life. So it's like, damn,
man, these people are lucky. Look, people are starting to get irritated with this stupid shit.
But this dude, his job was to deny everybody. He created AI to literally deny everybody, so he don't have to do it. They denied over 90% of their claims.
That's insane.
People died from them denying this shit.
Like, like I said, they are lucky that people aren't doing shit like this more. That they aren't just starting to knock people off just for the positions they have, even though it's not truly their fault. It's their job.
Every insurance CEO, every company took their CEO off of their page. You don't even know who these people are no more.
You can't know shit. I'd take everybody off the page. I don't have
me
nobody
too.
that's working on that page. Screw that.
And I know my job is to fuck y'all over. Oh yeah, I don't want to be on the internet.
Yeah, I don't want that job anyways. I'm like, nah, because every now and then I'm gonna say yes.
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 Yes. But man, I like the 12. Overall, how you feel about this first year of the 12-team playoff?
I'm all about it because, again, if we didn't have 12, we were just talking about this. If we didn't have this 12-team playoff, you got to think 3 of the 4 that are already in wouldn't be there. Yep. Would have been in the 4. Now Texas. You got Notre Dame playing Georgia. If Notre Dame wins, those 4 teams wouldn't even have been in the playoff. And they're the ones who get to the championship.
What is it?
So this 12-team thing is big. The bye week situation might be something they need to work out where there is no bye week, because that's
the thing though. But this they can't fix that though, because if you win those 4 conferences, you always gonna get that bye. That's how everything always been. If you win your conference,
talk about it. I think there'll be a talk.
No, they can't. You can't fix that. So it's just like who you gonna put in? Just like before it was the playoff, the best team that won the conference championship from that, because remember we didn't have one that won that shit, they automatically got to a big bowl game, or they automatically got to a chance to play for the national championship. That's never going to change. So it's just the conferences. So you got Arizona State. If they go out and they win the Big 12 again, they'll get back in again.
Yeah, I know that. Look, I know all that. I'm talking about the bye week between. All right, you got the first slew of games, and the other team's just sitting there. They're not doing nothing.
No, right? That's always going to be like that.
And that sucks in a sense.
Unless you make it like the NFL and only give 1-2 buys. Only give like 2 buys.
Yeah, whatever.
One on this side, one. Well, because you got to think. We got to play each other to get here. Y'all got to play each other to get here. So give this one a buy and then this tier a buy. That's it. 2 buys. That's
what they need to do really is they got to figure out the home field thing and the bowl games with that. Because I think it sucks that the home field happens in the first round, but the second round now it's somewhere else.
It's all neutral,
The teams that earn the buys don't get home field advantage. Get no home field. It's kind of shitty.
I agree. If you going, I agree with that.
Unless they have a bowl game in close,
it's like the playoffs. It's just like the NFL. I think it's going to end up like the NFL. The better team gets the home game. Like it's pretty simple. I didn't understand that either. I didn't understand why are we playing in Pasadena. But that benefited us though, because I mean
that's a home field for us.
I believe if we go back to Eugene again, I believe we still win that game because we know them. But that's a home game. We don't want to play Oregon in a playoff game in Eugene.
Well, no one does.
Nobody
deserves to have that.
No, well, I get it, but nobody wants to play Ohio State at home in a second round of a play. It should be neutral fields all the way through.
Yeah.
all the way through. Nobody, if you're not gonna give everybody home field advantage that got the better seed, then you should make it neutral all the way through. I like neutral all the way through because that gives it's a 50-50 ball game every time.
Or do it, or like I said, do it to where there's stadiums that are closer to their home. You do it there. Like if Ohio State, if that game and Ohio State's the home team, do it in Lucas Oil. It's a dome. There's no weather effect.
Yeah, but Oregon is from the West Coast, though. That's
all right. Still,
but that benefits us, though. Lucas Oil benefits us.
Pasadena would be their thing because it's closer to them. So we would.
That benefits us too.
And, so yeah, I know, I get that, but what I'm saying is it's still whatever's closer to the other team.
I get what you're saying.
So it's still a neutral site, but it's also where it's a predominant bowl or something that happens there. So you can say, all right, it's still a bowl.
Right. And whoever got the better seed, they play closer to their home.
They play close to whatever stadium they can do closer to theirs. So
closer to their home.
Our fans can get there easier, you know.
I do get that. You earned it. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah. But man, I just like the neutral field thing because on a neutral field, like I'm talking about a field that ain't even nowhere. Like, of course, Pasadena is on the West Coast, but it's not close to Oregon. It's like right there, but they're not close to each other. But they fans can still get there. So they did do what you said, Mike. They got to play in Pasadena. Like Oregon got to play in Pasadena. It should have been a home game for them, but it should have been a different stadium. The Rose Bowl is ours, bro. Like everybody's coming to the Rose Bowl. That's a
but yeah, but you got to look at it like this. See, now we go play in the Cotton Bowl. That's literally in Texas.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with the Lucas Oil.
Yeah, he's the Big Ten.
That's a big, but that's a home game for us, though.
It's a home game for whoever. Oregon just played there, so it would be like,
no, it's not.
There.
Mike. So you think
I get what you're saying? I get what you're saying,
bro. We right next door to them.
Still be a home game.
How long do it take to get from Columbus, anywhere in Ohio, to Lucas Oil Stadium? 2 hours at the most. 3 hours if you up north, bro. You can't do that, bro. Like that's crazy. Because look at Pasadena and Oregon. That's way more than
that's only because there's no bowl game up. Well, there is, but it's in Washington Stadium. So
yeah, but they got so many stadiums over there that you can play at. Why not put it in Arizona? Put it in Arizona then. I know they got this one. They got ones but put it in Arizona or some shit. Put it somewhere that's not. You can put it in Texas. Dallas Cowboys got a whole big ass stadium. Like
they do that shit.
Right, but Lucas Oil Stadium
in Texas, going against Texas right now.
Now, if we play Penn State and Lucas Oil, Wisconsin, any of the actual Midwest teams, that's an even. It can be even. But if we play fucking Washington, UCLA, Oregon, USC, any of them at Lucas Oil, that's a home game for us. We're gonna fill the whole entire stadium up. They might have 1,000.
Then it doesn't matter. That should be ours.
Now, in that case, yes. In that scenario,
but if they're the better seed, then yes, it should be closer to where they're at. Now, I'm okay with that. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Whoever's the better seed and is the home team, it should be closer to where they're at. It doesn't matter where Oregon is.
Oregon just played there, and guess who was the home team? Penn State. No, I'm talking about the championship. I'm talking about the conference championship. Penn State had way more fans there than Oregon. But Oregon won the game because they was the better team.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a home game for Penn State. Even though they was supposed to be the away team. No, that was a home game for them. They just
but that's a Big Ten. That's different. I'm talking about the bowl games.
The bowl games should always be
needs to start circulating. I think that needs to circulate.
Because it's Lucas Oil Stadium.
I still think it needs to circulate.
But now you might be right because we got 4 West Coast teams, but before that, all our teams was right here. We got Rutgers that came in. We got East and West Coast teams now, yes, so that might work. But all our teams was Middle America. We didn't have to go nowhere. Lucas Oil, that's the best stadium we got.
This way, make it a dome. Like, if the Browns really build a dome up there, put it up there one year or put it.
That's what I was going to say. We don't have a stadium that's prestigious like that, except for Michigan's, the fucking big house. It's 95 years old, the biggest stadium in the country. Exactly. We don't have a dome. What dome do we have like that unless y'all build that motherfucker?
Well, yeah, we're going to build that. There's some domes.
But it's got to be some extravagant shit, though. It can't be a dome. It's got to be Jerry World.
Home field's a dome. You can go to the
It's got to be Jerry World, though. Look at all the Super Bowls that's been played in the dome. It's the same, Mike. It's been the same dome. It's always the same dome.
I know that's a problem. I don't like that. It's always Lucas Oil Field.
Yes, but you said dome stadiums. We don't have a lot of dome stadiums that are That's why we use Lucas Oil Stadium. They either go to Atlanta, bro. They either go to Atlanta for the playoff games and NFL games. They either go to New Orleans. They either go to Jerry's World. We can name all the places that they go to. It's only like 4 or 5 of them. They don't go to no other domes for big games.
I know they don't. That's an issue with me.
We don't have no other. There's no other domes.
Other teams
not like those. Not like those, though, Mike. This is the big stage. You got to have the big boy shit that can accommodate all these people. We don't have that other than Lucas Oil Stadium and in Michigan
that are as big as that.
And that's not a dome. So, no, it's not. Not bigger than those. The ones that they put these playoff games in. Those are that's hundreds of thousands of people sometimes. We don't have domes like that in college football, yo.
I think the Carrier Dome will fit them.
Maybe the Carrier Dome, but I'm just saying that's the only reason why they don't do that, because the domes that they play these big bowl games and championship games in are massive domes. So if we get 100,000 people, yes, the seating is like 80,000, but we can fit 100,000 people in here, even with only 80,000 seats.
I think that's the draw for people when they build new stadiums to do that, because they can bring that in.
I need y'all to do that.
Hey, running ball, man, I get it. Cleveland, it's a cold weather thing. It needs to stay that way, but they're going to build that dome because they want to bring in like the Final Four to there.
They'll make it retractable.
Big-ass college games or some big UFC fights or some crazy shit they want to bring in over there. They want WrestleMania. They want things like that. So they're going to build that dome.
Is that what they said?
Big Ten doesn't change nowhere. Like you just said, there's not a dome anywhere.
There's not a dome anywhere. So if they build the dome, they can make it retractable, because when you play the teams that you got an advantage in the cold, open the roof up. It'll still be cold as shit in there.
Bring that snow in.
It'll still be cold as shit. You can make it snow in there. When it starts snowing, open the roof up. Fill it up with snow. But then when the game comes, guess what you do? You close the dome. You still got snow on the field and everything for that game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so much. I hope, because y'all is the next stadium that's about to be built. And then I forgot who come after that. Somebody, it's a bum ass team that's worried about a stadium too. But y'all need to change some shit. I'm telling you, y'all can build a stadium to change everything in the NFL. The biggest NFL stadium seats 70,000 people, maybe 80, maybe. But it's like 70,000 people. That's Jerry's World.
Nah, there's no.
No, I think Jerry is the
Levi Stadium, the San Fran Stadium. I want to say is 80 or 75,000.
Okay, so then it's no. I know somebody got like 80, almost 80,000 that seat they shit. I thought it was the Cowboys. It could, because they just got I
think they got 100,000 over there.
Didn't they just get a new stadium?
In the Horseshoe, you could fit 105.
Did San Francisco I'm talking about NFL stadiums, but college stadiums, yes, you could fit 105 in ours, but Michigan, you could fit 110 or 11. That's the biggest stadium in the country, second largest in the world. That's not a dome, though. It's 95 years old. It's a piece of shit. They need to redo that. Now, the thing is, when Michigan redo their stadium after 95 years and they got the biggest stadium in the country and second biggest in the world, what you think they going to do? That's going to change everything, because they're not going to downgrade.
Yeah.
They're not going to downgrade. They're going to make sure they still got the biggest stadium in the country. Now, if they make that a dome, I'm going to hate them for real, because they're going to have all the games there.
They ain't going to make that.
You know how many Super Bowls going to be played there? You know how many playoff games?
What about Ford Field? What's up, Sean? And what about Ford Field, though? You could go play the Big Ten championship up there in Ford Field.
I wouldn't be mad at Ford Field either, but it's Lucas Oil Stadium.
What about the Vikings? Is a dome up there? Listen, you got domes around here.
Yes, I know, but they hold the NFL Combine, all type of shit at Lucas Oil Stadium.
About the
yes, but that's a part of the NFL. Is Lucas Oil Stadium. Like, it's crazy, but it is. It's the location. It's where it's at. It's cheap. It's a lot of stuff that goes into Lucas Oil Stadium. I think I'm with you. Let's go to Ford Field. Hell yeah. What? Let's go. I don't care where we play. We can play anywhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm just I would like to see it move sometimes, but it don't matter to me.
But
let's jump into these awards for this NFL.
All right, man. Good college stuff, man. Make sure y'all check out Georgia, Notre Dame. Notre Dame finna put that whooping on the SEC, and then that's SEC. We don't want to hear that argument about shit. Lane Kiffin eat a dick. So
they played today too. Ole Miss, Duke.
Yeah. 9-3, and watch Duke beat them, though. That's the crazy part. All right, we're gonna start with. I got the list pulled up of all the finalists. I know it's like 7 players on each list, but we'll just go off the head. But for the MVP 2024-2025, you got Josh Allen first, negative minus 300, Lamar plus 240. Now the second person being plus 240 and Allen being minus 300, that tells me that Allen's about to win the MVP. Then you got Saquon third, Joe Burrow, Goff, Sam Darnold, Patrick Mahomes. Who you got?
Hold on. Before we do that, Scotty Cole, man, hey, salute to you. He asked, would you guys change the seeding process in the NFL? It is clearly evident in the NFC, the Lions and the Vikes are top 2 seeds, and one will fall to 5 with a loss. Do you think they should change that to where it's the record should be seeding wise?
No.
Over, say, Tampa Bay last year. They won the division. But
you talk about overall seeding, like for everybody, like
no,
what are you talking about?
When the playoffs come, you got your playoff teams. Their records should seed them, not we should do divisions. It should be records. Hey, you won your division, so you're in the playoffs, but we're gonna throw that out as soon as you're in, and now we're gonna take records, and this is where you're at. Like if you're a 7-9 team, you are the 7th seed. You are not a 4 seed. You are a 7.
Yeah, seed. But I like the unpredictableness of what they do now, because if it's like that, then you already know what it can be rigged a little bit more like that.
Well, I get.
I don't want to play them. I don't want to play them, so I'm gonna go shit the bed and not have to play them. No, I don't want to see that.
Well, people can do that now.
That's tanking. That's tanking for a draft pick. Y'all already trash.
You can do that now.
No,
did that shit to screw some shit up and did that.
Yeah, already. But okay, but imagine how many more teams would be doing that though. It's only like one or two. It don't happen where like 10 teams do that.
Deserve to be the 5th seed, or the Lions deserve to be the 5th seed.
Why?
Because they're 14-2 or whatever. They shouldn't be at.
Okay, they both 14-2. So who's above them? What's the where we at? Go to it.
The only other team that's going to be above them is the number 1 seed.
Okay, so why you say 4 or 5? If you lose, yeah, you deserve to go down.
They're going to be the 5th seed. They're not going to be 1, 2, or or 2, 3, or 4 because they didn't win the division. You automatically go to the 5th seed.
So win your damn division. That makes the division title more important. So if you do it like that, then the division title don't matter. Anybody can win that shit.
Listen, what I'm saying is it's not fair to that 4 seed that's got to play that 14-2 team that's a fucking number 2 team. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it not fair though? I get it,
because that team will get smacked and then they're gone. Then the division didn't mean anything anyways. So you won the division, it'll get your ass whipped.
So why are they 4? Why is that 4th team 4? Why is they 4?
Because they were the shittiest record division winner.
Okay, so why should we cater to the losingest team in our division? No. No, I'm not. It's not unfair if the 4th team. No, bro, you win more games.
They should be the 7th seed. They shouldn't be the 4th seed. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you saying they should be lower?
Yeah, I'm saying the shittiest record should have the 7th seed. The shittiest.
So y'all talking about the overall playoffs, and then if they the 7th seed?
Yeah, I'm saying when you're in the playoffs, you get your group of 14.
Yeah, so a 4th seed in this division could be a 7th seed.
It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so division winners don't matter no more then. So why win to your division if all you got to do is have a good record? You can lose every game in your division, but beat everybody else. Be the worst team in your division, beat everybody else, and still be a top team.
What's that sound like already?
Who that sound like?
College football, because you don't got to win your goddamn conference to be in the playoffs and win the whole
Yes,
thing.
You do. Arizona State just got in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ohio State.
Boise State got a bye.
Ohio State did.
I know.
The whole fucking thing.
But if Boise State don't win their conference, they don't get a bye and be sitting there waiting on the next guy.
Well,
I'm just saying.
It goes both ways, what I'm saying here.
Right.
You act like it only matters this way. It doesn't.
Right. So that to me, all that does to me, the only problem I have with it is the division championship don't matter no more. Once you do that, it don't matter no more. Just like in the NBA, the division championship don't matter. You got to get the conference. Like the division don't matter. You can lose to every team in your division and still be a top team and get in the playoffs as a top team, losing every single game in your division. The teams you got to see more than you see everybody else. You can't. How you gonna be the worst against the people you got to see the most?
You realize that's not how it really works, right?
Where?
You can lose every division game and still win your division. You know that, right?
Well, if your division trash,
listen, you play your division 6 games, right? Say your division, if your division's trash, you still win 11 games. You win your division.
We've seen it. We've seen it before.
Yes, exactly. So that doesn't mean a jack shit.
What it means is I don't have to worry about my division guys that much. As long as I'm beating everybody else
Yes,
and a couple and like two of
that's
y'all in my
it.
division,
That's
I'm
all you
good.
gotta
I
do.
don't like that at all. I like when they fight for that division
They
at the
go
end of the
fight
season.
still because that banner still gets hung. You still get represented.
Man, the banner ain't gonna matter no more. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. None of that shit's gonna matter no more if I could just not even have to win my division to even be like.
Hey,
That's
hey,
crazy.
Scott, I don't think that's how it's gonna work because I think, well, it's whoever's the yeah. If the 6 and 7 seed both lose, and yes, the 5th seed Vikings would play the Lions in a divisional round, not the NFC Championship. They'd be in the divisional round, and that would suck.
That would suck. That mean the Commanders could win a championship. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want to see that.
Well,
you open the door.
You're telling me we haven't seen 9 and 8 teams or 9 and 7 teams win championships? I've watched 3 of them do it.
Listen, if the Lions and the Minnesota Vikings play each other in the first or the second round because of that bullshit,
listen, they're going to because of your bullshit. They're going to because say the 6 and 7 seed they lose, right? Like they're supposed to, like they're seeded. Oh, well, they're the.
But both of those teams are going to win this week, though. They play each other.
No, what I'm saying is,
one of those teams are going to win.
I'm in the playoffs. This is where we're at. We're in the playoffs. Lions, we're going to give the number 1 seed to. That means the Vikings are the number 5 seed because that's how it's going to have to work. So the 2 and the 3 seed beat the 6 and 7 seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vikings win. So they're the.
So you want the Vikings to be the number 2 seed?
No, hold on. Yes, because the Vikings will be the 5th seed. And that means the next round they automatically play the Lions because they're the lowest seed. So they automatically play the number 1 seed. So that'll be
in the second round game. In the second round. Yeah, in the second round.
Yes. And that'll fucking suck because that should be the NFC Championship game.
Nah, because you still got the Eagles.
The 2 best teams should be on the opposite. Just
you
like
still got the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
What are you talking about?
But I'm saying that's to us, we believe that's the game.
So do you want to? So do you want to see the same teams every single year win Super Bowls, or do you want to see the Lions and the Vikings going to second round and then somebody else got an opportunity to win?
Do you like how the NBA do the playoffs?
Let me think.
Where it's 1 goes against 8, 2 against 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, right?
Yes, I like it because if you're the 1 seed, seed, yes, you're supposed to get the 8th seed, and it'd be easy for you in the first round because you got the 1 seed. Yes.
Well, they do that by record. That's a record.
Well, yes, they do it by record.
No division winners get top 3. It doesn't matter. It goes by record.
Okay, yes, I get that. But do you think the NFL is going to work the same way, though?
The division winners don't matter in the NBA.
But do you think that's going to work the same way, though?
I think it would be probably better football.
I don't think it's going to work the same way because
why?
Because man, like it's always going to be the same teams winning championships. If we only got to play, if I only got to see the best team in the NFC or AFC championship every year, it's always going to be the same fucking teams.
But why? Because I've seen a Steelers team that was the last team to get in the playoffs. They won the whole thing.
Yeah, that was fucking 15 years ago.
The Giants twice. Guess what? In the NBA,
that was fucking 10 years ago.
That ran the whole fucking thing. So
but that was both of those was 15 years or more ago.
The Heat just happened a couple years ago. Don't tell me
you said the Heat. I ain't hear you say the Heat.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it could happen. It could be.
What did the Heat do? What did the Heat do?
They went to the fucking championship.
I know, and didn't win. And then
it doesn't matter. They still got there, so the chance is still there.
Okay, but the Heat would have never got there. See, this is my thing.
They were the 8th seed. They should have lost in the first round.
That's what I'm saying. They was the 8th seed, and they pulled out a win, and they got all the way to the finals.
Yes, they did all their thing.
I like that, but in the NFL, that's not basketball.
That's happened.
That's not basketball. It's not. NFL and basketball are 2 completely different sports. Man, I don't think that's going to work the same way.
To be done just like that. That way, it's equal.
What's the top teams in the league right now? Lions, Vikings, Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs. That's 5 teams.
I'm not. And the Chiefs, you gotta still split them.
But this is what I'm saying. If that's 5 teams. Maybe we can even add a 6th team, whoever you want to put there. If those teams, at least 3 of those teams, only gonna have to see a top team in the playoffs in the AFC or NFC championship. Therefore, They gonna make it every single year, damn near.
No, they're not.
They not. So unless somebody that's a bum beat this team early, we won't see two a divisional round juggernaut game where whoever win this game will win the Super Bowl. We won't have that game.
See juggernaut games every fucking round if you seed it right.
That's never gonna happen though. That's never gonna happen because every team some teams shit the bed. Some teams are outmatched. It's matchups when it comes to this shit. Some teams are overmatched. Yes, y'all record. The crazy thing is, you can have a good record. Both of y'all can have a good record. Y'all play in the first round. You're overmatched though. You don't have nobody for this receiver I got over here. Y'all can't stop the run that we have. So we're gonna blow y'all out. It can happen, bro.
Look, like Scott says, he goes, look, the NFC will be seated like this: Lions 1, Vikings 2, Eagles 3, Packers 4, Commanders 5, Rams 6, and Bucks 7. That's how they would be seated if they did the record.
I don't like that for football.
Why not? Because it would be the Vikes versus the Bucks, Eagles, Rams, Packers, Commanders. That's how it would go in the first round.
And that is the good first round, though.
It is.
That is a good first round, though.
After that, it depends on who wins. Whoever's like the lesser seed goes on and plays the Lions, and it moves like that. To me, that's how it should be, like that.
The way you just put it, I actually like that though, because that's some good. That's a good ass first round in the NFC.
That's what I'm saying. You're never going to have cheating games. You're not going to.
Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all got me. Salute to y'all. Y'all got me. The way you just broke that down, I like that because that's a fire first round.
You still get that crown and all that shit, but then when you get in there, it's like the NBA. You just get categorized by record, and then that's how it goes.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds good, actually. All right. MVP, man. Who you got? Josh Allen, Lamar, Saquon, Burrow, Goff, Darnold, Mahomes.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix ain't on here. I'm gonna accept that answer, but Bo Nix ain't on here though.
I would love Sam Darnold to be higher up because I think he fucking did a hell of a year. But
damn, Darnold,
if Burrow won more games, Burrow should definitely win this thing. But JA is gonna win it. JA is definitely gonna win this thing. What he's done there with Les and how he's done it. It's just been a monster season for him in Buffalo. Because nobody thought they were going to be anything because they didn't.
Except for me.
Especially me.
Especially you. We argued about this shit.
Sold their defense out. Everybody was gone, and now all of a sudden they're here winning games. So, I think JA's got to win it. I'm
with Joe Burrow, though, because this is the thing I hate about MVP in both leagues, in the NBA and the NFL. The MVP, they base it off of team shit, off of wins and what your team did. And I hate that. You take Joe Burrow off of the Bengals, we get the first pick.
Yeah.
Jake Browning, come on, bro. We get a top 5 pick for sure.
Yeah, you get in the top 10 no matter what.
The numbers, man. If you look at the numbers, Joe's leading in all that shit, man. He's leading in everything. He got 2 more interceptions than Allen, 4 more than Lamar. He got 8. But he's leading in yards, everything. He's leading in all that shit. So I would go with Joe, but like you said, Josh Allen, he's going to win it. He's doing a lot with nobody on his team. The shit that he doing, he putting up similar numbers. Him and Lamar's numbers are similar, and Lamar got a whole slew of dudes. So Josh, we going with Josh. And I called him Josh.
That's weird because you didn't say the whole name. That's why.
Yeah, I know. All right, man. Offensive player of the year. They got Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson, I'm not naming all them. Joe Burrow, Allen, Jefferson, Gibbs, Brown. Amon Ra. So we're going to do Saquon, Henry, Chase, Lamar, Burrow, Allen.
I'm giving it to Barkley.
Yeah, 2,000-yard runner.
I mean, Saquon, they should put him out there. They say the rest of him. He's not even going to get a chance to break this record. So,
he didn't want to. I know he didn't. That's the second record. He said, "No, I'm cool."
Yeah, he said he good. He said he want to rest and be right for the playoffs. So,
right. So we going with outside a normal guy being the MVP. we going with Saquon Barkley. So 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B, 1A normal guy. We'll even give you 1A. And
you 1A normal guy.
1B MVP. There. That's a fact. Let's go. Defensive player of the year. And Trey Hendrickson and Myles Garrett leading the league with 14 sacks apiece.
Yeah, 14 apiece. And then with QB hits, they're like 2 apart.
Right there. Yeah. Hendrickson, I'm just going to say these past 4 seasons, it's the 4th season. He's been number 1, 2, or 3 in sacks every single year. He might be it's Miles, TJ, or TJ Miles than Hendrickson for me. I'm just
I
saying.
agree. I agree with
I'm
that.
just saying. But they got TJ Patrick Surtain the second. Oh, little Pat second. What?
And PS2 been doing the job. What's up, Real Fresh?
I like that. Miles Garrett 3, Van Ginkel. I like to see Van Ginkel on there. Will Anderson Jr., Hendrickson, Benito.
Who was number 1?
TJ Watt.
He only got 11.5 sacks. I'm just not big on that right now.
I'm not going with not this year. The last 2 years, yeah.
It depends on forced fumbles. He's got some touchdowns. That's a different story.
Well, that's TJ Watt. He do that every year.
I feel like it's between Garrett and
Hendrickson.
Yeah,
it's Patrick. I'm gonna go Patrick. I'm gonna go Patrick Surtain 1. Me, because I'm a Bengal, you know, Hendrickson, Garrett, but either they interchangeable. But Patrick Surtain, I'm gonna give it to him because, like, as a DB, he is the best DB at any DB position. Everything over there. Right now, this year, he's the best DB at any position this year for sure. To be on there for Defensive Player of the Year as a DB, that's big because all the rest of these dudes is defensive linemen.
Hey, you're right, Real Fresh. The Steelers D is a little overrated. Everybody hyped them up, and then they get their ass whipped sometimes.
No, I ain't gonna say they overrated because they've been playing great until they got to the damn Eagles.
Well, they've done some good things. It's just a matter of when they play certain teams, it's like, oh shit, now we get exposed.
So what? They got 3 in a row. We gonna go ahead and give them 4 losses in a row, and they can go slide into the playoffs if they even. I think they making it, but they can slide into the playoffs.
I say that in a Steelers hoodie. At least you like that.
Keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. I don't think they overrated. I just think they had a bad game. That's what I think.
Well, they've had some shitty games, but again, it's
just, they have, but they do enough. They was doing enough to win games. But when you get beat like that by the Eagles, bro, like this is the wrong time to lose like that.
They were a team. They won the defense. Won 2 games for them.
Or the Steelers. The Chiefs. I keep saying the Eagles. The Chiefs. My bad. That was
the last 3 games. They're giving up 30+ points. That's a problem.
They about to give up 30+ to us too.
Well, yeah. So it's gonna be 4 games.
No, Burrow finna get on their 4th loss. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I hate the Steelers more than I hate everybody but Michigan. I'm just saying. So it's always gonna be like that. So we got Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden, Brock Bowers, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Brian Thomas Jr. They giving it to Jalen. They giving it to Jalen Daniels. Jaden Daniels. I mean, you can't really give it to nobody else. I mean, that's really it, though. He got the best odds by like 2,000. It's crazy. But yeah, Jaden's getting that. I think he's gonna have a really good career, though.
Appreciate you, Real Fresh.
Yeah, salute.
That's what you think.
Yeah, they're giving it to Jaden. And to be honest, Bro's done a lot this year. If his interceptions were down a little more, it'd probably be better off. But a little bit better record. To me, Brock Bowers should definitely be in this conversation. I mean, he's broken 2 tight end records.
Yeah.
And if he gets 6 receptions or some shit, 8 receptions, he breaks that record too.
Answer me a question. Why is Caleb Williams 4th? Why is he even on Rookie of the Year list at all?
Well, his stats are good. He just don't win. They don't win. I don't know.
Yeah, his stats are good, but he make a lot of mistakes in game-winning situations.
I'm not telling you. To me, it's between Brock and Daniels. They're going to give it to Daniels.
Daniels, Brock, Bo, Brian Thomas should have been it. They shouldn't even have put a 5th person on there.
What's up, B Skrills?
It shouldn't be salute. It shouldn't be no Caleb Williams. Like, he made so many mistakes when it was time to win. But it is what it is. It's their list. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse, number 1. Quinion Mitchell, yes. Chop Robinson on there. I like it. Braden Fisk, Steele's on there. Cooper DeJean's on there.
On the same team.
Cooper DeJean on there too. You got Kalen Bullock, Peyton Wilson, and Kamari Lassiter. Jared Verse, man. I'm going with Jared Verse.
Quinion Mitchell. That dude is a shutdown
corner. I like Quinion Mitchell too.
That is insane to be a shutdown corner as a rookie. Think about that. He started every game and he's been a shutdown corner as a rookie.
No, you're right though. But that boy
To me,
Jared
that's where I'm
Verse,
at. I love Jared Verse. Don't get me wrong.
unstoppable. No, he's unstoppable, bro.
Because him
He,
and Fisk are on the same team. That defensive line for the Rams are insane.
I know, and that's the reason why the Rams had a good season after having injuries and all that stuff. That defense, but I like Jared Verse, man. Jared Verse is gonna have a really he's gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure, and it's only his rookie season. But so is Mitchell though.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss up. Whichever one they want to give it to, I'm not gonna be mad at that. But I'm going with Jared Verse though. This is what I like right here though. At least Joe about to get something. Comeback player of the year because he had the wrist injury last year. Browning had to finish the season out. You got Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, J.K. Dobbins, DeMar Hamlin, Cameron Hayward, Tim Patrick. Now, the only reason I think DeMar Hamlin should win this is because he died on the field.
No, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it don't matter. He died on the field.
That player, right?
Yes.
Listen,
but he balled out though last year and this year.
Listen, I'm telling you,
Joe Burrow, man.
DeMar Hamlin. It goes to Joey B. If you're going to give it to
Joe
somebody.
number one. Yeah,
Joe. It goes to him. And to be honest, if it ain't him, it's Sam fucking Darnold.
No, it ain't. Because look at the odds though.
I don't give a shit about the odds.
No. Look though. Minus 400 for Joe, plus 230 for Sam Darnold at number 2.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's one of those two guys. There is nobody else in this conversation.
No, it's Joe Burrow. Sam Darnold can only get it because the season he's having, but Joe actually got injured last year and had to sit out.
To me, he should win a whole nother award. Come back from your entire career and do something.
They should give him. What award should they should
most
make?
Improved.
Something. Yeah, there you go. Do they have a most improved? No, that's the last award.
That's what the comeback is. You know, that's your most improved.
Oh, well, coach of the year.
But see, Darnold wasn't hurt. So it should be most improved and it should be comeback. Comeback from an injury and most improved from a shitty.
Well, comeback player is usually from an injury. But Sam Darnold should add most improved because Sam Darnold should get that for sure.
Darnold definitely blows that category.
He should definitely get that. And then we got coach of the year, Kevin O'Connell. Dan Campbell, Andy Reid, Dan Quinn, Harbaugh, Sean Payton. They just getting excessive now. McVay, Tomlin, LaFleur. So those last three, McVay, Tomlin, LaFleur, don't even regard them. How the fuck is they even on the list? But Payton, what he's doing with his rookie, Harbaugh first year, Dan Quinn, he should be lower because you got the Lions, bro. You one of the best teams in the league. You came in the league like that. Andy Reid. The only reason why I agree with Andy Reid is because Patrick Mahomes been trash. Rashid Rice, Pacheco, all these guys went down, and Andy Reid still had them boys ready. And then Kevin O'Connell was for me. That's it for me.
Hey, listen, Kevin's done a lot with what he's got, but he had a lot of stuff there too. If I really wanted to give it to a real coach of the year, it would be Harbaugh or it would be.
I was gonna say a real. We gonna give like a real. Me personally, me personally, Sean Payton and the Broncos is making it to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback.
So is Harbaugh. But Harbaugh's
but I don't give a shit about Harbaugh. Fuck Harbaugh.
I get why, but I'm saying those are the two that are real coach of the year. Like they took teams that were fucking nothing and did something with them.
Yeah,
but Kevin O'Connell should win it because what he's done over there with Sam Darnold.
Yes, man.
That's something else.
Yes, I like that. But I am with you though. Peyton or Harbaugh should be up there. Dan Quinn, maybe.
I mean, Dan Quinn's been doing it for the last 2 years.
Dan Quinn is number 4. So maybe Dan Quinn. But I just think Dan Campbell at number 2, he too high because the Lions was already coming in as doing what they're doing now. Who didn't expect that?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. And that's the thing. So you didn't know what you were going to get with Minnesota because of JJ, whether he was going to start or not. And then Sam Darnold ended up being the guy, and then he went off and did all this. Mm-hmm. So I get the Kevin O'Connell situation, but if it wasn't for that, it would have been Harbaugh or Sean Payton.
Yes. And Sam Darnold for to get him a nice contract when it's time.
Oh, yeah. He get 35.
Oh, he about to get paid. No, he might get more, depending on what they do in his playoffs.
Oh, yeah. If they make it,
they gonna give him some
paid time, boy.
They gonna give him so much money. Like I think at this point right now, this season, depending on what he do in the playoffs, this might be a better season than any season Kirk Cousins ever had with the Vikings, depending on what they do in the playoffs.
Who is this uncle on Pat McAfee's show? It's just an older guy sitting there by him. And probably Chuck Pagano. He's always on that show.
Hold on, let me turn to
the old coach for Indy, or the old coach for the Colts.
Yeah,
Chuck
you know
Pagano's
he an indie
always
guy.
on there.
It's on commercial, but when it come back, I think it might be Chuck though. That's his guy.
Yeah, Chuck's always sitting there.
And that is the awards.
Yes, I don't think there's nothing else. What's
No,
going
no,
on,
no,
Red
no.
Jet? Happy New Year to the whole chat.
Salute, Happy New Year. Yeah, man. May 2025 be exactly the same but better.
Make that money, get that honey, and keep it moving.
Yeah, man, because I don't want 2025 for me personally in my personal life to change much, but I do want it to be better.
Yes.
Just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more money, maybe a little bit more, in shape, like maybe
as soon as this surgery, hey, listen, I got surgery Monday again. I don't know if the show will go off. We'll see. Maybe Scully and Jay might have to do cheap seats Monday, depending on, because it's supposed to be at 1 that I go in. If I get out and I'm good, then I'll do the show, but we'll see what happens.
This next one, yeah, that's cool. Because I was in Michigan this past Monday, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you guys might have to run it because again, I don't know how long the surgery's gonna take or how fucked up I'm gonna be afterwards. But
we got you.
Yeah, everybody watching, make sure you jump to the YouTube at the Man Cave 8172. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button everywhere you're watching this at. Make sure you show some love. Network 216. We know y'all are watching on their X, on their YouTube. We love y'all. Huddle Sports, Northeast Sports. Hey, look, man, we love y'all. Thanks for having us on there.
Salute, man.
And again, make sure y'all have a good ass year.
Don't mind me. I'm just getting high. Level up. See y'all next time. Oh shit.
He's dying over there. Dying.
Gas, man. Only smoke good stuff. Only the good stuff. It's for medical reasons, man.
So I'm sure
stressed out.
Mike's going to be Saturday. You'll see Open Mike come on here. They're not live yet, but they'll be on here. It's a good-ass show. The flight will be on at some point. And again, next Monday, you got the cheap seats, so make sure you stay tuned. Hit all them buttons. Like I said, hit that bell, that like, that subscribe, and follow buttons, and we will see you.
Salute.